Is Max joining us or not?
Oh man, he's dead to the world. I slapped him in the titty and he barely even moved.
Ah, Jesus.
Damn.
All right. So we'll just pick back up with Hummy basically asking questions about, or to this Dr. Yarrow as he's showing Hummy his room full of ratomites.
Mm-hmm. Just pull a Thor. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who's gonna start? You gonna go first or am I gonna go first?
Well, you're asking questions. He answered all of your questions that you've asked so far.
Okay, all right. My goodness, Dr. Yor, you are so interesting. You've got me way ahead of myself. I need to ask some questions for me. Please forgive me. But before I do, are you lacking in anything? Like, is there anything that we can do for you as far as resources or, certain work you need done in order to, kind of speed up the process in what you're doing? Because what you're doing here is, this is great stuff.
The process in which I've started has come to its end. I have no need for these people anymore, or anything like that. I have sent the right hand of Atom with a generous supply of lobotomites and the serum to convert them to ratomites. So, I don't require any further assistance in the matter.
Okay. I would love to help you if there was a way I could, but so let me ask you. I've seen some guys around here eating that fruit. They call it what do they call it? Corpse fruit or something like that?
Yes, they've successfully mislabeled the fruit. It's flesh fruit.
Yeah. Why do they call it corpse fruit? That's just that's an ignorant name.
It is, and the reason they call it that is because, well, it grows from a corpse. It's harvested from a corpse.
Yeah, so a lesser-minded person would just call it that instead of using the scientific name. I get it. Okay. Let me ask you. These people are all eating it, and I don't see them having any side effects. Do you have like a serum, or like, well, how do you make sure that that they're okay?
What are you talking about them being okay? Have you looked at them lately? Do you think normal people within their right frame of mind do body modifications as they do?
So, how many times do they have to eat it before before the side effects are permanent?
The side effects are permanent the moment you take a bite. The fruit begins to rot at your mind, and you will begin to crave a flavor that only the corpse fruit, the flesh fruit can satiate. Again,
well, I'll tell you what.
Like I said, not everybody gets to experience that.
Have you ever eaten it?
No, I have not. I have my own food. I do not care to eat fruit that is cultivated from a body in a pile of shit.
Yeah, I didn't know how it was grown when I ate it. I'll tell you what, I ate it. I'm a true believer in your work, and if the end of my journey is being a sacrifice so that your great work can succeed, dude, I've seen your work. I'm happy with that outcome. Is there anything I can do?
Again, I don't think you're listening to me, Mr. Cans. My work has been finished. I am done with this place. Once the test for these people begin, I will be leaving this place, going on to greener pastures.
What's next for you? You gonna raise a family? You gonna still do science work? What's up?
Haven't thought about it yet. Probably continue my experimentation. I hear that there are these creatures back west called tunnelers. They are very interesting creatures.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me ask you something. And I'm just curious here. I've been having a really tough time. We've been mixed up in some bullshit, and it seems like the only one who can get us out of it is the right hand of Adam. Can you either arrange some sort of meeting? Tell me when your next meeting is with him, or just tell me where he is, because we really need to talk to him.
Why are you
really
so
just
concerned with where the right hand is? You see, I get the feeling...
We got into some trouble.
But I get the feeling that...
Tell me about your feeling.
I would if you gave me 10 seconds to speak. I get that you're curious...
Oh, we really got off on the right foot here.
I tell that you're very curious about my experiments. However, I have told you now twice I require no assistance. I get the feeling that you're just here to pump me for information as much as you can, not truly offering your assistance.
Okay, so let me tell you that for the first thing, you're wrong. I came here to get a couple things from you. I have a couple discussions with you. I was sidetracked by how amazing your work is. What you're doing is amazing. You know it. I feel like you're almost being a little too modest here. You know your work is amazing. I couldn't help it. I asked a lot of questions. What you're doing is you're the first guy to ever do any of this stuff. It's just amazing.
I get that in the
and
Brotherhood
then secondly,
of
I am
Steel.
interested in where Adam is, because he's gonna get us out of trouble. Like we're actually wanted for a bunch of shit.
I get that in the Brotherhood of Steel that you're used to slobbering over your own pathetic-sized knobs. However, that doesn't work here. I have no ego to my science. So please, spare me your buttering.
Alright, as someone who likes to plan, I want to size this guy up. Is there a check I can roll?
You can roll a perception check, and depending on that, we'll go from there.
Okay. I want to know how tough he is. I want to know how loud he can scream. I want to know everything.
Are you about to interrogate this motherfucker?
Let's I think I can handle a scientist. I'm a military guy. He's a scientist.
And he's a crazy scientist.
It's the chick and all her zombies I'm worried about.
He could
I'm
be
just saying.
Or a dead scientist.
I'm also concerned because they're either from Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3, and I know they are a pain in the ass to deal with.
Fuck, I rolled a 10. What am I rolling? I gotta see what the bonus is.
Perception.
I believe you said perception.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. So you're looking at this guy, sizing him up, and you're not seeing just your run-of-the-mill scientist like you've heard of when you were training in the Brotherhood of Steel. Scientists are very much...
I wasn't in the... Oh, I was.
Yeah, you are in the Brotherhood of Steel. You just ain't told nobody that you're in the Brotherhood of Steel except Axel.
Yeah.
But
No, yeah, I was confused with Axel's group there.
in your training, you know that scientists typically are pretty egg-headed, and they do like their egos being stroked. However, this guy, he's a scientist, but he acts more like a scientist possibly from another group, not like from a vault or the shady institute that you've heard of. And if you roll an insight check,
One second, sorry.
that's fine.
My mouse fucks me over these days. Insights. Well, it double clicks when I try to single click.
Ah,
Ah.
Another fucking 10. Let me see what my bonus is. Is an insight check.
yep.
Yep.
Insight. Oh, my insight's plus 10. That's a 20.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
goddamn.
As you're
Yeah.
sizing this guy up, you're realizing fairly quickly he reminds you a lot of the paladins. And paladins being the guys that would wear the power armor.
The power.
He reminds you a lot of them. The way that he carries himself, he, is no nonsense. And however, it's more than that. It's way more than that. He might be part of a group that is supposedly been wiped out or is just remnants of. Similar to the Brotherhood of Steel.
Okay, so they were pretty much wiped out, meaning they weren't powerful enough. He's a formidable opponent. So I need a plan, because the plan lets me roll at advantage. So my plan, I start thinking. I look around the room. Do I see anything he can use as a weapon?
You can't see his hands, but you're looking around and he obviously sees you looking around as you see some trays with pencils, pens, scalpels, tweezers, a couple bone saws.
Now there's the soldier of fortune. What are you gonna attempt to hurt me with? Will it be the pen? The scalpel? Perhaps it's the bone
The
saw.
pen is certainly mightier than the sword, isn't it, Dr. Yura?
Ah,
Funny, as he pulls out a very strange looking gun and points it at you. And you see his hand go to the handle on the room with the Radamites in there.
I would
Ooh.
say take a couple steps back, Mr. Cant.
Okay, so I quickly devised a plan in my head. I think, okay, if I step back, he is in control. If I move forward, I am in control. So, with that plan in mind, which lets me roll at advantage, I step up to him and hug him. Very tight.
So, for that plan to actually be worth anything, it has to actually make any sense. So, for you to step
Yeah.
up, you understand, you step forward, he shoots you.
I just step to the so close. Is his arm extended?
No, it's not extended. He's
He's like alligator arming a gun from his waist?
he has the hand, basically it's like a quick draw at the hip.
Oh, okay, easy. So, as a military trained person, I actually go whatever, is he right-handed? Is it in his right hand or his left hand?
It's in his right hand. His left hand's on the door.
Okay, so I take a huge leap to my left, which is his right. He can't completely turn his wrist unless he's like made out of some sort of new material that's not human.
So let me explain the way that this gun looks. Let me explain the way this gun looks.
Okay.
So this gun has a dish on it, and it's a handgun, and the dish is about the size of
it's a gamma gun.
Perhaps I keep forgetting he's never played Fallout. So the gun itself has a dinner plate size bowl shaped disc on it, or disc, and
It basically looks like a miniature satellite dish.
It
Okay,
looks
so like basically
miniature,
a disc that any normal person could jump way out of its range. Okay.
No.
Can I explain the projectile? Can I explain the projectile?
Explain it to him because he's gonna get himself killed.
So Carnivaro, you know how like in movies when they depict like a really loud directed sound at something, you see like this wave of sound go towards it?
Yeah. They're still like not. It's not like it's a huge dish. Like the average human being could jump like 4 or 5 feet in any direction. I don't think the dish is that big.
Well, the thing is, the dish isn't that big, but the projectile expands to about that big.
So much.
Hang on. He wants to.
Can he move his wrist like 360 degrees, or can he only move it like?
He wants to.
An average human being.
He wants to play it. So, okay, roll an athletics check for me.
Gonna have to be a high athletics check.
I'm military trained. I don't see why it should have to be a high athletics check.
Because of the size of the projectile it shoots. It's deceptive.
Because as far as you know, you're trying to dodge a fucking bullet.
Yeah, as far as you know, you're trying to dodge
some
a bullet.
weird wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how big a bullet is? You really only got a couple inches to dodge it.
Yeah,
you guys are not in the room. You guys are not in the room. He's in the room. So, please, roll an athletics check.
Alright, you got a 17. I'm looking for the fucking modifier. You're 21.
Okay, so you jump the 4 feet from in front of him to the, what did you say, the left side or the right side?
To my left, his right.
Okay, so you jump towards
now, if he bends his wrist in some amazing way, hey, fucking more power to him.
Okay, so you jump towards the right side of him as he shoots, and you see this, basically this kiddie pool-sized fucking energy blast get shot towards you, and you take 20 hits. I already know a 20 hit. No, it didn't shoot past you, it hit you. Because we're talking a kiddie pool. That ain't fucking, you ain't missing that one.
So, look, now that the gun can fire, let me explain, Carnivaro. So, it shoots waves of radiation, of gamma radiation, basically, and the dish is designed in a way so that the waves of radiation, like, kind of like grow outwards as it dissipates. So, as it dissipates, it hits a wider radius.
Yeah, but if I'm getting outside of the radius to begin with, it shouldn't really matter. But okay.
So you don't even know what the radius was. Your character was under the impression that it was a bullet.
You don't know what physics are, but keep going.
Oh, these guns defy physics.
We're speaking from game knowledge. Yeah. We're talking about a gun that's barely bigger than like a revolver, but it's capable of shooting a projectile that expands the moment it's shot to cover about the size of a small kiddie pool.
It's like how.
All right, let me ask you this: how many people out of the three of you, how many people have studied physics for 3 years?
We're not talking about physics. We're talking about video game physics.
No, how many
and
of
the
you
logic
have,
behind
it. How many of you have? How many of you have?
Well, as far as I'm aware, none of us have. But we're not talking about actual physics.
Me neither, so maybe I'm being a dick. All right, let's keep going.
We're not talking about actual physics. We're talking about how the game makes the gun work.
So,
More specifically, how the projectile
I don't even know what
functions.
physics means.
so
I don't know why you keep going about the physics.
you get hit with this blast, and it knocks you prone, and you take 50 points of radiation damage and 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
If I didn't jerk off, I'd be like, I wish Bella were here while I was prone. So I'm sorry, what do I take?
You take
So,
50
wait,
points of radiation. So you add that to your
What about
counter.
my pill that I took?
That was part
Would
of it.
that be
It would have
halved?
been 100 if you didn't take it.
Okay.
And 3 points
And
of
I
bludgeoning damage, and you are now prone. You are on the ground.
I feel like this is a great spot for Bella to hop in. What were we gonna say, Ed?
I was gonna say, do we hear any kind of commotion?
You don't get to hear any commotion because the sounds between those heavy doors are muffled extremely. So you think nothing's going on because gamma guns don't really make a sound, they make a rattle.
Got it.
Yeah,
Me and Bush are basically just playing spades on the fucking staircase.
Pretty much.
pretty much.
Because somebody
Well,
wanted
teaching
to,
Bush how to play spades.
somebody wanted to attack when there was no reason to attack, so now they get to find out. So,
I tried to dodge, not attack.
well, I mean, you wanted to see how loud this guy was going to scream and all that fun jazz, so, you know, now you find out. As he opens up the door to the room where all the Radamites were, and they start flooding into the room. Now, I'll give you a choice.
All right. Can I get up, or am I just like stuck in the prone position?
You are stuck
Well,
in the
let
prone
him give you your
You
choices.
are stuck in the prone position. You have a choice. You can either talk or fight. Not both.
How can I fight if I'm stuck in the prone position?
Well, obviously we'll roll initiative, and then when it's your turn, you can stand up.
Okay. Or shouldn't I be allowed to roll initiative before I make that choice?
Nope. Because if we roll initiative,
So
it's gonna be a fight.
So he went, and it's still his turn. I feel like I'm not trying to be a dick, but I feel like this is not
Well,
the way the
we're
game
not technically in combat yet.
And he didn't. All he did was do 2 actions: one shooting you and one opening a door. That's it. He didn't move anywhere. He was standing right next to the door.
All right. So I'm in the prone position. He's getting ready to let the fucking animals out.
Nope, he already let him out.
He already let them out.
Mhm.
He says above game. He says he can control them to an extent. So as long as you don't act aggressively, he's probably
He
not going to
can
stick
control
on
them, but he can't control them for specific people, from what he said. So I'm gonna go ahead and say,
You see,
hey man,
quite a
this
few
is what I'm gonna say.
dozen-
I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
Hey man, I'm waiting for my turn. It's not my turn yet. Make your next move. That's what I say to him. Fuck you, I say too. Cunt. Kind of pissed off because he knocked me on the ground.
So as you are slinging obscenities his way, the Radamites are filling the room. Dozens, possibly the entire room of Radamites is filling up, or flooding into the room. Sorry, as you begin to lose track after about 20.
Okay. Am I still paralyzed, or?
You're still prone on the ground, and he has his gun pointed at you. Like I said, you can fight or you can talk. You can't do both.
Well, I can't fight though because I'm prone and I'm not able to get out of the prone position.
That's when you want to fight, we can fight. We can roll initiative.
I just posted an image in the chat since it's after the fact. It's in the voice chat table of what the projectile looks like compared to the gun.
Yeah, it's basically like radiation waves that get sent through the air. So even if the wave doesn't touch you directly, you're still gonna get like waning radiation from.
It's so loud.
That's the best image I could find where you could actually see the projectile up close, in a sense that you could actually kind of tell the size difference between it and the gun.
I don't even see
And
it. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. That looks like my ex-girlfriend's pussy. It doesn't even look like a gun. Oh, there's a guy in there. It still looks like my ex-girlfriend's pussy. But,
the green thing is the projectile.
alright. So I have two choices. I can fight or I can talk.
Yes.
How about, can I roll a check to see if I can tell where those spores were that he had in the Petri dish?
No.
I don't have no idea where they are, even though he showed them to me.
Yeah, you don't see where you're from your position where he placed them.
I have no awareness of where I am and where I remember he placed them.
Nope, you were too busy talking. Like I said, you can either fight, you can talk.
Okay. I choose to fight.
Okay. Then I need you to roll initiative. And so as you're laying there, you hear
I got a 1. Let me see.
You got a 1?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see
Okay.
if I got a bonus.
Should be plus.
I got a 4.
Okay, I was about to say should be +3. So, as you're laying there, you see Dr. Yarrow with his gun pointed towards you, smirking at you as the room fills with these Radamites. And he looks at you while you're there, your eyes meet.
You really shouldn't have bothered to attack me, but it's okay. I'll ensure that your death serves a purpose.
As he rolled a 15.
So he gets to go first.
He does. He rolled a 19. As he shoots you while you're on the ground, that's double damage, by the way.
Ouch.
So you take a whole 50 points of radiation damage again, and you take...
It's already, that's half, right?
Yeah, it's already halved.
Yeah, that's already half.
And you take 9 points of bludgeoning. That's not halved because Red X doesn't stop that.
Bullshit, why not?
Because it just doesn't.
I know. I don't see any sort of bludgeoning thing, though. Am I supposed to keep track of that, or even?
No, bludgeoning damage. So bludgeoning damage is just the type of damage that it does. So if you have like an armor that would, that negates bludgeoning damage or piercing damage, it would either be halved or non-existent. Your arm doesn't, but because you're wearing a fucking thin cellophane suit. So you get shot as you see the ratabites kind of just.
What did I take? Three more points?
3 more points.
9.
No, you took 9.
Fuck you, Waldorf.
As all the ratabites in the room turn and look at the direction that you are.
So these Redamites, they're apparently they're only focused on me, not on him.
No, they're focused on you. Well, in your general direction.
They're probably focused on where the gamma gun got shot.
Oh yes, ma'am.
I mean, I'm not here. What am I talking about? Don't listen to me.
All right, so now what?
You can do your turn. You can stand up if you'd like. It's going to take an action, so you'll only have your bonus action.
I stand up. As a military trained guy, I'm still just way too ignorant to know where he put his little spores.
I mean, you could look around, but you're going to have to roll a perception at disadvantage because this room is cluttered full of shit. So there's a lot of science shit around.
And as a military trained guy, I wouldn't remember where he put those.
Not with everything going on. As a military trained guy, you're staring down the face of death.
And several dozen man-made horrors beyond your comprehension.
Yes. So your military training has not prepared you for this.
I choose. Here's what I want to do. I choose to bear hug him, drop on the floor, and use him as a human shield.
Okay, roll a strength.
Okay.
Or sorry, roll a strength check.
Got a 10 and it's like what the fuck strength. All right, I got a 12.
Okay, so you go to bear hug him and he pushes you back because he got a 15.
Damn.
Did I get a reaction?
Nope. Yeah, to have a reaction, you'd have to be reacting to one of his actions. All he did was just beat your strength check.
Okay.
Get your filthy hands off of me.
Is that it?
That's it. You used your action to get up and your bonus action to grab. So I'm just waiting for you to end your turn.
Well, what are my options besides ending my turn?
Well,
You can say something.
Yeah, you'd have to tell me that your turn's over, because I can't assume that your turn's over. Unless you're thinking of something.
Okay, so I tell him, I say, I'm still on your side. I still think the work you do is amazing. You've got more work to do. You think you don't need allies? Because you do. How hard was it for you to join sides with the right hand of Adam? It was probably something that people thought impossible. But you did it. I'm here to help you. I don't care. I'm ready to die. And then, being that there's nothing else I can do, I had to make her.
Wonderful. I do have one last thing to do. And you can actually help me with it. You can die.
As he shoots you, does a 14 hit?
What am I rolling?
Your armor
Nothing.
class.
Check your AC.
Check your AC. Is 14 greater than your AC?
Am I wearing the armor that I last had on, or am I wearing the whatever you call it, the non-nuclear armor shit?
The hazmat suit.
So you're wearing the hazmat suit over your regular armor.
My armor class is a 16.
All right. So he shoots at you and ends up just missing you completely. As he looks at his gun,
Damn children can't even make a proper weapon.
as he tosses it down and pulls out appears to be a knife that has a chainsaw. Looks like a chainsaw. And you recognize that as I forget what they call it. What do they call it in the game?
A ripper.
A ripper, thank you.
Ripper.
You recognize it as a ripper. And that's his turn, as the horde is now fully in the room, facing your general direction.
Alright, so I lay down with my hands at my sides, on my back, and I look up at him and I say, okay, I love what you do. I think the work that you do here is amazing. I wasn't bullshitting you, but apparently you want to kill me, so kill me. And I lay back with my hands at my sides, and I'm just laying on my back like no defense whatsoever.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out.
It's very bold. It's a very bold strategy, especially seeing as he doesn't have to attack the armor class. But you sure?
Yeah.
You sure you want to lay down and take double damage from a ripper?
100% sure.
Jesus.
100%.
Okay. All right. So
That's what he wants to do. If that's what he wants to do, the guy's being a dick.
Hey, you're the one that wanted to attack. You're the one that wanted to look around at stuff and try to fuck around, and now you're gonna find out.
Yeah, he wouldn't understand that. He would be like, "Oh my goodness, I take this so personally."
So he fires up the ripper as you hear the chain of it, and he stabs downward right into your stomach. And you feel the blade of the ripper cut through the hazmat suit into your body, and you take a total of 22 points of piercing damage. And now you're bleeding.
What are my HPs?
You're probably getting fairly fucking low at this point. So if you got a plan, I'd pull it out now.
Yeah.
I don't see anything on my sheet about my hit point. Oh, my max HP is 20. Well, how much did I take?
22.
22.
I'm dead.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So you just feel, you feel this thing go into you. and it starts. What's your hit dice?
What's a hit dice?
Your hit dice.
2d8.
Yeah, okay.
That seems
That is
way under level.
extremely low.
Yeah.
So you guys are level what?
That just hit me too.
You guys are level what
We're level
right now?
6.
6. So
Level 6.
It should be 6d8.
Okay, so it's 6d8 plus 5?
Yeah, 6d8 plus 5, because you're level 6.
Okay.
And then you said
He gets
max
the
HP
max
per level, right?
HP per level. So 8 times 6.
Okay. And then plus your endurance modifier for each of those levels, right?
No, it's just plus your endurance modifier after. So it'll be
Oh, okay.
yeah, so whatever the max of 8 times 6, which I think is 48. Plus 5, which is
48.
53. So you should have 53 HP.
In total. So
Alright, so my HP is at 53.
Okay, so 53 minus the 12 points that you took of bludgeoning and the
it'd be
22, I think it was.
minus 34.
So it's minus 34.
Do 50. Yeah.
You're at 19 now.
So still alive.
Still
But
alive.
bleeding.
But you scream out in pain, and I need Bush and Axel to both roll a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh boy. Oh,
Disadvantage. Oh boy.
Yep.
not so,
Fuck,
oh
that-
boy.
So I rolled a natural 20 and a natural fucking 1.
So you don't hear shit.
He rolled an advantage. Or he rolled a disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I got a 9.
You guys don't hear a fucking thing.
Fuck.
Okay, so Bush. So the cards with the royals on them, the king, the queen, and the jack, so they're worth 10. Even though there's not 10 shapes on the cards, they're worth the same as a 10 card.
So these were 10, and these one worth 5?
No, that's an ace. That's worth 1 or 11, depending on what game you're playing.
Oh. That's how I think you got it.
So, Hummy, as you're feeling this blade in your belly just cutting, you hear it sound exactly like an engine revving as the doctor gets...
Sounds like I deserve it. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like I deserve it.
This doctor gets right in your face and smiles at you.
You'll make a great test subject. I'm surprised you're still alive. I love the way you scream.
I say to him, I say, go ahead.
What happened?
Go ahead. You were still talking.
No, he told you that he loves the way you scream.
Being a sadistic motherfucker.
All right. So I say to him, I say, hey, you'd scream too if someone took a fucking whatever saw to your stomach. I would make a much better partner than I would ever make a test subject. You've had millions of test subjects. They're garbage. They're easy to manipulate, to confuse. They're not true believers. I think what you're doing is fantastic. All I wanted from you was a meeting with Adam. I didn't ask for you to set him up. Chance to talk to him. And you seem to take that as some sort of a reason to kill me. So kill me. My turn's over.
Roll a deception check.
Sorry. $13. Hold on, it's not 13 officially. There?
Yeah, waiting on you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have lost my shit. 13.
Oh, okay. All right, so you tell this guy what you say, and he just smiles at you.
All these questions about where to find Adam. All these questions about my type of work, and yet you don't think I can't see past the veil. The thin veil of lies that you so expertly attempt to pass through.
As he pushes the blade up further, still in your body, but now it's cutting up further. Giving you 6 points of piercing damage as you feel the blade go from your belly towards your sternum.
I wonder if I cut deep enough, will the lies just keep pouring out? But I didn't tell you the conversation that me and the right hand had was, he told me all about you, all about your friends, Axel, Graft, Mr. Hyder, Mr. O'Flanagan, and Mr. Singh. You came in here thinking that you were just gonna weave a tapestry of lies, and I would just give in and tell you everything, divulge every little secret, just because of some honeyed words about my experimentation that you yourself have no idea of what I'm doing. And that knowledge that I did share with you will end with you. So please, save us both the embarrassment and make your last words truthful.
You can tell that my last words are coming, and that I'm going to lose this battle. So I switch my voice to this. You know, the problem with what you're doing and what we do is that you don't give informed consent. Yes, I bullshitted you because I knew that you, as a sick fucking scientist, actually believe that what you're doing and the sacrifice, in air quotes here, that your test experiments are making are for the better of the people. You know what I have? I have informed consent. And yeah, you're gonna kill me. But my sacrifice is with informed consent. I know I'm being killed, and my people are gonna fucking defeat you. And with that, I scream at the top of my fucking lungs. I bang on the fucking floor. I fucking scream, kick on the floor, bang on the floor, and just make as much noise as I can. Because I know I'm about to die.
All right, roll a strength check at disadvantage.
Fuck you. Okay. So I roll twice. I take the lesser.
Yes.
Yes.
I got a 9. With the modifier. The modifier. I got an 11.
Okay. So as you're banging as hard as you can, or with the little strength that you can muster, you're hitting and screaming, trying to make any kind of commotion to be heard. And I need Bush and Axel to roll perception checks. Just a straight perception check.
It
10.
better be good. I rolled an 8.
Axel's building up tension.
10.
Yeah, he rolled a 10.
Well, as you guys are sitting out there playing cards, you hear sounds like possibly either the metal in the ship shifting, yawing. Maybe there's a commotion in the room. Hard to tell. But it definitely caught your attention, as nobody's walking down the stairs or up them.
I'm gonna perk up and kind of just be like, what was that?
What was what? Was I did not hear nothing?
I definitely heard something. I don't know. I don't like how long he's been in there.
This has been a while. Must be good conversation.
I hope so, because I don't know how many zombies or whatever that weird looking bitch has, and find out. Give it another 5 minutes.
But she why not? Because I did not hear nothing.
Axel's kind of gonna run his hand down his face, a little stressed, but I mean, he figures if it was really a bad situation, he'd hear something definitive. And he's not going through withdrawals right now, so he's not paranoid.
It's like the perfect storm as we return back into the room where Hummy is laying there thrashing about as hard as he can, as the Dr. Yarrow's just looking, smiling.
I see that your friends aren't coming. It is truly unfortunate. I had planned on seeing what my Radamites could do to a group of individuals, especially a super mutant.
However, as he reaches into his pocket, pulls out this glowy, it's a very small glowy purple stone. As he tosses it into the room that the Radamites came out of, as all their heads turn towards that room and begin filtering in there.
I see that I didn't need them to help me take out the Brotherhood of Steel
As the room
As I said,
gets filled with the Radamites, he kind of kicks his foot back, closing the door. And he still has the knife in you, the Ripper in you, as it is cutting. And what were you gonna say?
hey man, as I said, the sacrifice is worthy. It's worth it. It's the advancement is something great. What do you want to do with me? Figure it out, bro.
So he pushes the Ripper further up into you, and you take astronomically 2 points of piercing damage.
Wow.
He's fronting like Hummy's not tough, but he's pretty damn tough if you ask me.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
the Ripper must be running out of juice.
and hold that thought, because I gotta take a piss again. This is getting exciting.
We interrupt your programming to bring you a special lineup of commercials sponsored by Red Rocket Gasoline Stations. Red Rocket, it's not just what your dog gets.
Remember, when you ride alone, you ride with the Reds. Help our boys in the front lines give the Chinese a proper kicking, and ration your gasoline appropriately. This message was brought to you by Red Rocket service stations. Oh no, did you burn the pot roast again? Well, don't you worry, partner. Saddle Up Salisbury Steak has you covered, man. With its pleasant texture and enticing flavor, your husband will be too busy enjoying his new meal to beat on you for missing supper. Giddy up with our TV dinner, found in the frozen section of your local Super Duper Mart. Yeehaw!
Today's war is not fought by soldiers, but by science. And science has given our frontline troops state-of-the-art technology that allows our boys to turn communists into puddle of goo. Remember, our boys are in blue, their boys are goo. Did you hear that? That's the sound of Vault-Tec, bringing opportunity to your front door. What opportunity could it be, I hear you say? Well, it's the opportunity to be prepared for the future. Our state-of-the-art underground vaults are the best in protecting our way of life, should the Red Scare ever decide to try and eliminate the American dream. Our vaults have the comforts any God-fearing American could ever need or want. You and your family are safe with Vault-Tec, because your family is now our family in Vault-Tec. So go on, answer the door, and see if you qualify for your spot in the future. And now back to our regularly scheduled programming. We'd like to remind you once more that this lineup has been sponsored by Red Rocket Gasoline Stations. Red Rocket, it's not just what your dog gets.
I love you, Corey. You know that, right?
I love you too, but you are in a extremely sticky situation.
It's funny you use the word sticky situation with Hummy.
Hey, you know,
I mean,
Would it be,
it's an unintentional pun.
it is. It
would it be
is.
safe to say, like,
Post-nut clarity, Hummy is the type of guy that doesn't give a fuck. So
And that's what got Hummy into this position, because Hummy went in with
Hummy is a military trained person.
yes.
so once again, it's Axel's fault because he told Hummy to get his head right, and look what happened.
Well, to be fair, Hummy went into a situation that he didn't fully think out, and that's probably part in fact that the
DM sucked.
no, that the DM had explained by itself that these people knew of your arrival, and they knew you by name.
Yeah, very,
That is
very
true.
very well played. Very well played, sir.
Yes, you walked into a position that you thought you had control of, and you are not in control of it at all. So we get ourselves back into it.
Hey, but I jacked off, and
Uh-huh.
I am in full control of the situation because I know what I have to do. I have to win or I have to die.
Well,
That's my
and
price. My price for selling out is my life. So we'll see.
what were you gonna say, Axel?
and say, and at least it's not certain death because the Radamites are locked in the room again. As long as no one opens that door and grabs that crystal, we're probably we have a decent chance.
Well, how
And
many
didn't
HP
it
do
take
you have?
2 actions
Me?
to get?
No,
No,
Hummy.
he's talking about Hummy.
I was gonna say.
Hummy's on death's door.
Yeah.
I've got 1 HP.
Okay. So yeah, Hummy, you're on
And,
death's door.
Didn't it take 2 actions for Dr. Yarrow to get the Radamites back into the room? Because
So,
he
yeah.
threw the stone
He
and then
threw the
closed the
stone.
door.
Am I like sworn by the fucking Constitution to tell the dungeon master like how many XP I have?
No, I was just curious. You didn't have to tell me, but it's a good thing you told me because now I know that you only have 1 HP
Okay,
left.
I got 1.
Okay.
I got 1. Fuckface. That's what I got.
So yeah, his turn's over, but Hummy is still prone, talking shit. And I mean, it is Hummy's turn. So Hummy, before you start,
I thought we rolled for initiative though. I don't think I'm. Am I prone?
yeah, you're still. You laid down on the ground.
Man, I didn't even. It's Mr. Diddy. You made me do that.
Don't try to pull an Aurelius on me. Don't try to pull an Aurelius.
I never gave any.
You laid down.
Any consent.
You laid down and said, "I'm ready to die for this.
Consent.
I'm ready to die."
I never gave any consent to be prone.
Well, I mean, you didn't have to give your consent to be prone. You just said, "I lay down with my arms at my side."
Fuck you.
Hey. So
that's my way of saying he's right. He's right.
Hummy, before you take your
but
turn,
you put me in position. It has to be that way.
I want you to roll a luck saving throw.
Oh. Roll that.
Where's the luck? All right.
Roll that fancy D20.
You better pray to God that it's high.
I got a 2.
Shit.
Oh. Wow.
Hold on, let me see my luck.
Oh.
I got a modifier.
Unless that modifier is a fucking 13, it's not gonna matter.
That's a 13. Well, we'll see. It's a +2, so I got a 2 +2. I got a 4, motherfucker.
All right. So
I don't care. I will die. I'm Hummy. I will die.
All right, Hummy, it's your turn.
All right. So I did the luck modifier, and we did all that, and that's it.
It's still your turn. Yeah, you haven't done anything. I asked you to roll.
Yeah, it's still your turn.
Yeah, I asked you to roll.
All right. So this guy's got the chainsaw. He's cutting me up, and I say to him, fuck you and fuck your mother. I tried to love everything you do. I still love everything you do. You're an amazing scientist. I'm sure no one else appreciates you. That's why you're leaving. And I can't fucking beat you right now. So, cut me the fuck up. And I lay back down on my back with my fingers interlocked between the back of my head. Like I'm just chilling, relaxing, waiting to die. I'm in the pain of my fucking life. And that's my turn.
As you lay back with your fingers interlocked behind your head, your mind drifts to Dolores and just how much you loved her. And you realize that all the mistakes you've made in life, your biggest regret was letting her talk you into sleeping with Bocephus, and knowing that you'll never have your revenge against Bocephus. And as the cold embrace of death grabs you, you feel the Ripper going up towards your chest, and you could just feel it crunching through bone as your innards are pouring out of you as you cough and try to gather your breath one last time. And the world goes cold around you as you see the Dr. Yarrow begin to fade, and you just go back in your mind at all the happy memories you had with your wife. And you are dead.
I had 11 HP, not 2. Does that change things?
No, it wouldn't change anything.
Of course it doesn't. Right.
You shouldn't have lied.
I am. My last words are, I wish I would have jacked off more.
So, as you lay there, you give your final words. You go still as he pulls the Ripper out of your body. And you're laying there, dead. You took 8 points of piercing damage. As he stands up and leans the blade off.
Well, that was a bit expected. I did expect that from Mr. Flanagan. Not expect that from Mr. Cairns.
He walks towards the door and opens it, and you, Bush and Axel, you guys see this doctor who's...
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Does he think I'm dead?
He thinks you're dead because you took 8 points of piercing damage out of your 11. Next time, tell me the truth when you ask how much HP you have left.
Yeah, I have 11, so I have 3 points left, so I'm not dead.
Yeah, I know you're not dead. Next time, tell me the truth when I ask you. So, you guys see...
You said that it didn't matter.
It doesn't
said
matter
that
if you
wasn't
tell
allowed
me.
to be you.
It doesn't matter if you tell me. You could say like, oh, I'm hurting. But if you're going to give me a number, give me the truth.
Fuck you.
Well, I mean, I could.
Why are you using those numbers against me? Are you a moderator or are you a
So
fucking
a
decision maker? I don't understand.
so a 1
Shut up, you're
HP
dead.
1 HP means I don't have to roll, means that you're just gonna die outright. 11 HP.
I got 3 HPs left.
Well, yeah, now you do. So,
What's going on here?
yeah. So,
Whatever. What do you want to say, Max? Axel.
this is
Yes,
also
ma'am.
why we don't
Tell me why.
play when we're drunk.
that is actually a very fair point.
It's kind of fucked up that you're counting the numbers trying to fucking fuck me over.
Hey, you know, fucked yourself over.
Dude, he gave you the mulligan of a fucking lifetime. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So, you, Axel, and Bush, you see the doctor standing in the doorway as he's covered in fresh blood and he's panting heavily.
Your friend just tried to attack me. I hope that you folks aren't as dumb to attack me. I don't know why he decided to attack me, but attack me he did nonetheless. I suggest if you're here to try to kill me, best decision you'll ever make is just leave.
Axel slowly stands up, turns to face this guy. I roll an insight check, telling me the honest truth from his perspective.
Okay, let's see. What's your modifier?
My insight modifier is +3.
Okay. So you're looking at this guy and he's panting and he's just covered in fresh blood. It doesn't look like he's telling you the truth. There's not a mark on him.
Can I see that Bella chick in the doorway?
No, Bella is gone somewhere else.
Okay. I mean, realistically, I would raise my flare gun and fire at him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
All
And where are
right.
you shooting?
I'm aiming for the head.
Okay.
That is a doornail.
Roll to hit.
Natural 20! Let's fucking go!
Oh.
All right.
Wait,
So,
you still got it? Hang on. Isn't
You
there
kill
still
that
no?
motherfucker!
now roll a d20 for the head.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah,
All that
because you
hype
had to
for
roll the
nothing.
roll the B armor class and then roll to actually hit.
Oh shit, 18.
All right.
Hey.
So, as you fire your flare towards this doctor, it pierces right in the sinus cavity and goes off in his head. As his head kind of pops, you see his eye roll back as he drops to his knees and just slumps forward. Dead.
Axel's gonna sprint into the room and look around for Hummy.
You sprint in and you see this room is just in disarray. There's blood everywhere. Files and folders are just covered covered in a mist. You run over to where the door is and you see Hummy laying there unconscious. And I mean, just a big foot-long gash from his belly button all the way up to his chest. You see his.
I can tell he's not dead.
Yeah, he's laying there. You don't know if he's dead. He ain't moving, but you do see his intestines and shit.
Oh.
Fuck. And Axel's gonna, like, as gingerly as he can, like, scoop his insides back inside him. And as he's doing that, he's gonna say, Bush, you have anything that we can use to patch him up?
What tool bag might have small fabric sleeves? Let me check.
As he's fumbling around in his tool in the tool bag, can I use my last stim pack on Hummy?
So your stim pack from knowledge prior, stim pack really won't have much of effect on this at this moment.
Fuck. Okay.
I mean, the wound is too grievous to heal up on its own. As you finish scooping Hummy Kans's insides back into his belly, you feel Hummy's hand kind of twitching on your boot. So Bush, you're grabbing the rags, and what are you planning on doing with those?
Handing them to Axel since he asked about something to use.
I mean, I'll take them and I don't know, I guess I'll stuff them like in his wound to like staunch the bleeding.
Okay. How many rags did you hand him?
I handed him, we'll say 4 rags.
How big are these rags? Are they like super mutant size rags?
They're
Why wasn't I more sensitive to her needs? This is what it was like when Dolores was on the period and we were stuffing all those rags in her.
Jesus Christ.
I'd say if you know what a shop towel looks like, they're about that size.
Okay, so they're a little bit bigger than a hand rag, but not like beach towel size.
Yes.
Right.
All right, so you stuff these shop rags into the wound in an attempt to stop the bleeding. It's not working. Not working well at all. Not enough. Bush, I need you to roll a perception check.
Oh, a perception? Oh boy. What is that? That would be a 13.
All right. So you see Hummy just laying there getting his midsection stuffed with shop rags as you're just kind of indifferent about Hummy, as you're just looking around, seeing this what appears to be science stuff, and you see appears to be a funny looking tool. It's got two prongs on it. It just looks like a gun, but it's not no gun you've ever seen.
Bush will pick it up and kind of scratch his head and turn to Axel.
Friend Axel, you know what this do?
I'm assuming that's like a medical staple gun.
Could be a fair assumption. You can roll a medical check.
Sure. 15.
All right. So, as you're looking at this thing, there's no staples. It's 2 prongs. It looks like it's made for cauterization.
Okay. I'm gonna like frantically like motion, like give it to me, like put it in my hand.
Bush will just somewhat casually hand it to Axel since he doesn't really care that much about Hummy.
Well, I mean, I'm not best friends with Hummy either, but I'm not going to let him die if I can help it.
Bush hates Hummy kind of with a passion for a couple reasons.
Fair enough.
So
he's gonna turn back to Hummy and he's gonna say, "Sorry, not sorry. This is gonna hurt." And I'm gonna start using it to cauterize the wound shut, like squeezing, like using my one hand to like kind of squeeze the wound together as best I can, and then like running the tool down multiple times to cauterize.
As you're pulling his
Oh my god, bro, your mic.
As you're pulling his foot-long stomach wound together as hot as you can, and you're cauterizing it, the smell of flesh, burning flesh permeating your nostrils as he's screaming bloody murder, and you get him closed and it's cauterized. Not sure how long it'll hold.
Oh fuck, I left the shop towels in him.
You did.
it's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
You have no idea. You have no idea how hard I face palmed when I realized that halfway through.
I mean, it makes sense story-wise because you're just trying to get the fucker keep him from dying.
Oh God! So you cauterize this man shut as he's screaming. You're just profusely sweating as you get him cauterized shut, and it dawns on you as you have him shut. You left the fucking shop towels in his fucking body. Oh shit!
But Bush will have a new name for him.
What's the new name?
Ragman.
Fucking Ragabone, man.
Mr. Reggaeton.
And hey, you take Axel. You take the the stim pack and stick it in him and give him a shot. And I think what was it? Was it 8d8 of fucking healing?
It's I think it was 64.
Was it 64?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure if we look in Discord somewhere, I made a roll for it once upon a time.
You need to roll?
No, you don't need to roll.
Oh wait,
yet.
no.
Jesus Christ.
And narratively, after I cauterize him, before I jab the stim pack into him, I just burn a little smiley face, like onto like the left side of his abs.
Oh Jesus!
Wow.
All right, let's see. So,
why do you get so quiet?
Because they're trying to figure shit out.
all out.
While we're doing this, I do understand why Axel's allowed to drink beer and I'm not allowed to while we do this.
Yep.
Because I'm fucking wasted. Axel still sounds like he knows what the fuck's going on.
I mean, we can tell you're kind of wasted.
Yeah, we can tell.
6d4. That's what you'll roll. So roll a d4 6 times.
I can roll them for you if you need.
Yeah, roll it for him. Please.
Right. I don't trust him to handle sharp objects right now.
Wait, no, fuck that. What, 6d4s?
Yeah, 6d4.
Hold on, I got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go take a piss.
3, 2, 1, 2. 2, 5, 7, 10, 12, 13, 15. I got 15.
All right, so give yourself
I got
15.
modifiers? What am I rolling?
Nope, you just give yourself 15 points of health back. And also,
the health that you thought that you were supposed to know advanced so you could kill me.
and also put in there that your character now has shop towels, 4 of them exactly, inside your abdomen.
I got 26 HP.
Here, I'll do that.
And 4 shop towels.
And boss is a cunt. I wrote both of those things down.
All right. So
Fuck you, you son of a bitch. You tried to kill me. You tried to kill me.
you tried to kill yourself. That's what that was. You tried to kill yourself.
You fucked me from the beginning.
You fucked
I did it in
yourself.
fucking chat.
So, Axel, as you finish giving him a nice smiley face, you realize...
Hold on, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes for a second. What do I say every time we have a session? That's the hardest I've ever laughed. That is the hardest I've ever laughed. That whole fucking... This whole last hour has been the hardest I've ever fucking laughed in one of these sessions.
So, as you...
It's
going, I'm
probably
gonna die
because I'm
laughing.
drunk, but it feels like this motherfucker's trying to fuck me.
Oh, I'm not trying. I'm succeeding. You just don't know it yet.
So...
No, not you, Corey. No, you too? You too, Brute? Fuck you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna fuck you literally, not figuratively.
So as you stick him with the
I'm gonna make you
stim
come
pack-
in 10 seconds and tell everybody in the neighborhood what a chump you are. Because I'm an alpha.
I'll be hunched over you, going go 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 go.
Yeah, you don't even stand a chance against me. My asshole's gonna make you come so much you're gonna wish nobody in the fucking neighborhood ever knew you, chump.
What the fuck?
Sorry about that.
So as you finish pricking him in the chest with this stim pack, you realize all too late that he now has 4 shop towels inside of him, in his abdomen. And you see Bush chuckling, realizing that you left 4 shop towels in Hummy.
Okay. Now that I know that he's stable, I know that we probably can't stay here too long because I just killed the fucking scientist. So, wordlessly, without explanation, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna start rummaging through like the desks and shit, looking for paperwork, looking for any type of like unique or significant object, just trying to see if there's any information that I can garner on. Maybe he wrote something down, or maybe there's an item somewhere that might indicate where the right hand of Adam went.
Okay, so roll an intelligence check.
Okay. Wouldn't this be investigation?
Nope, roll intelligence.
Okay, my mistake. Intelligence. 16.
Okay. So as you're rummaging through the papers, you're seeing some papers that are mostly just jargon, scientific jargon. Some speaks out to you. Radamite, lobotomite, that kind of stuff. Irradiated stones. Nothing that screams where the right hand of Adam would have gone. Just information about what this doctor was doing, or the scientist was doing. You do, however, see a folder full of people that either are dead, it says expired, liquidated, successful, but on each of them it's a stamp, and the stamp itself is the letter E with several stars around it.
Okay. I'm gonna grab How many folders in total in like pieces of paper that mention all the scientific work?
Thousands. I mean, it's just strewn all over the place. Stacks of them.
Okay.
Like you're just
I'm
quickly,
okay, guys.
you're
I'm
quickly
okay, guys. I
tearing
think I'm
through
gonna
them.
make it.
I'm gonna grab that one with the stamps with the E on it, and I'm gonna grab like one or two about the Radamites or whatever because those seem important. At least from what I saw at first glance, and I'm gonna stuff them like in my bag.
And as you do that,
because Valentine's definitely gonna want to see those.
You hear the door behind you guys, not the one you came in, but the one that's in the back of the room being beaten on hard.
Can I glance in that direction?
You can, yeah. You can glance out. There's a window if you'd like.
Yeah, what do I see as I look through the window?
You see these yellow-eyed, just muscular beings. No skin, just muscle, banging on the door, growling. The growls are very muffled, but you can kind of hear it almost through the glass.
Does the door look like it's holding?
Oh, the door's holding fine.
Okay. Would I also happen to see that gun that the scientist had anywhere? Like, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know that, but like...
The gun is near Hummy's body. The gamma gun.
Okay. I would pick that up and give it to Bush and say, tuck this in your tool bag. Don't let any of those guys up there see it.
Brent Kane is a nice guy.
So keep it hidden.
Right.
Okay. We'll try to do that.
I'm gonna go over to Hummy and hold out my hand to help him up.
And as they're doing this, Bush will kind of carelessly shove the gun in the tool bag underneath anything that it can fit under.
Yeah. Hummy, you see Axel's hand extended.
Holds his fucking stomach and stands up. That's the best he could do right now.
Ain't gonna die on us, are you?
You know me. I don't die easy. I die hard.
Not. Right. Let's go back up top, get the guys and get the fuck out of here before they find out what's going on.
That's Bruce Willis's shit.
What about that young lady?
Well, if we can avoid her, all the better.
What's going on? Dude, I'm just kind of waking up from fucking having my stomach cut open. What are we doing? Do we need to make a plan to get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, we gotta leave. Pronto.
All right. What's our best place? What's our best option? If we want to get out of here, what's the best place we could camp out for a night and get the fuck out further?
We wouldn't know, would we?
No.
I'm looking at where we are, and right now we're dead ass in the middle of a ship.
Yeah, we're 3 days travel away from the Red Rocket where we're supposed to meet Jessup, or we're supposed to meet Valentine. So and that gives us enough time for 1 day of rest and then 3 days travel back. So Axel's just gonna say, we'll worry about it when we get out of here, but don't let them know anything's up. Act like everything's normal.
If we double time it, we could probably maybe go the wrong way. The first step.
You're delirious or something. Look, just follow us and fucking put your shirt down. Hide that fucking cut.
Listen, I'm a man of planning. Can we at least make it look like we're going? We need to go. Do we need to go east? Go meet up with these guys? Where do we need to go?
You gotta go back to the Red Rocket. Meet Valentine. That's back east.
I thought that was west, because we went east.
Oh, right. Sorry. West. If we go any more east, we'll be in the fucking ocean.
Can we make it look like we are fighting our ass off to go east? Just to get everybody that wants to stop us over to the east. And then we pull the trigger and say, let's go. And then we head out west. Double time. We'll be way faster than them. Because they're fucking hunkering down on the east.
Dumbass, if we're heading west and they're heading east, they're gonna meet us halfway.
It doesn't even sound right. I think we should misdirect them. Make sure everybody is blocking the east. Everybody wants us to stop going east. And then we just change our mind and we go west. And they're all blocking the east and we're 2 steps ahead of them.
Old ship might have a weak spot. Maybe breakout?
We gotta go back up and get the rest of the guys first. If they don't know, if no one else up there knows what went on down here, all the better. Maybe they'll just let us leave and they won't know. If they ask questions later on, we could say, I don't know, one of those zombie things killed them.
Yeah. I think we should make it look like we need to head east more.
Okay, fine. We can explain that to the professor when we get back up there.
You're realizing fairly quickly that those shop towels may have had some chemicals in them that's making Hummy a bit delirious.
I'm gonna kind of grab him by the arm and just say, look, just stay steady on your feet, follow us back up, okay? I'll do the talking.
Alright, I'm with you. It's called misdirection. It's typical strategy, but okay.
And I'm gonna head back up. We're gonna do our best to act like nothing's wrong.
I'd be more than happy to keep Ragman quiet.
Please, please do.
Yeah, I'll be quiet. There's no such thing as strategy in this world.
Not when you're drunk.
Unless it's be a retard.
I think Bush will walk up to Hummy, kind of grabbing him, being at least somewhat mindful of the fact that he had a massive gaping wound in his stomach, and just kind of, well, more or less just kind of cradle him as if he was a small child.
Oh, and as a side note, DM, can I keep that cauterization tool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
So you guys are gonna head on up?
Yeah, since we can't really seem to think of a better plan.
Okay.
I mean, what else is there? As far as we know, there's only one exit out of this place, and we got to get the other guys anyway.
I mean, a thought I had, it's a very stupid thought. Opening the door to that room the Radamites are in, and just letting them run wild. But okay, that's a stupid idea.
Killing machines. First thing they see is us. What are they going to kill first?
Well, that's why I said it's a stupid idea. That's why I also didn't suggest it. But yeah, we'll just head up with me carrying White Hand, now known as Ragman.
Okay, so you guys head on up the stairs through the farm and back up to the upper deck as you see Graf, Ravi, and Kieran just kind of hanging out, having a smoke. Ravi's laughing. Kieran looks at you. What the fuck happened to him?
He fell on a really, really sharp nail. But he's fine. We got what we came for.
Oh, it sounds like you're the abusive husband. Oh, she fell on a nail. She fell up the stairs and hit her face on the knob.
You know about that, new leg.
Yeah, and I'll take my aggression out on you too, midwife.
Oh, that's the first time I've ever heard a super mutant laugh. It's like an angel being born. All right, so what did we learn?
I'll explain on the way. We gotta head north for now. Well, northwest.
Yeah.
But we're heading back?
That's what we need.
It's just on the way.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll fall in line.
I'll turn to the confessor and say, thanks for all your help.
Yes. Did you talk to the Dr. Yarrow?
Yeah, bit of a strange individual, a little eccentric, but he gave us the information we needed.
Great fucking guy. I had a blast talking to him.
Oh, did he tell you about our test?
You know, it seems that your test is completed, but our test's still going on. Need to head to the next location that we've been given information about. But your guidance and your forthcoming nature is greatly appreciated.
Roll a deception check.
Oh God. Okay.
We've had a great time.
17.
We had a great time. We have to go now. Goodbye.
17.
Oh, yes.
Hey.
Be on your way.
Save all the.
We're glad to know that our test has been completed. I'll tell the men at the gate to not prepare for war or an attack. I'll be sure to let them know that what was our test?
Your test was to wait patiently and welcome with open arms kind strangers. And you've passed.
Oh. Why did he say to gear up for war? Oh,
Must be, I don't know, things get lost in translation, you know.
Oh, perhaps. Okay, well, I guess be on your way.
Oh, and one more thing, Confessor.
Yes?
Those fruits that you guys grow?
You wouldn't know this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're delicious.
There you go. Good save. Good save.
Yes.
It's fucking poison!
As Hummy shouts this, I'll squeeze him to make him cry out in pain to make him shut up.
Sorry, Mr. Cans is a little delirious. He hasn't slept in a while.
Oh, I understand. Yes, the fruit it's quite delicious. We were thinking of beginning to trade with our fruits with Diamond City and Good Neighbor and all the major settlements. I'm glad to see that our test is over. We go.
They'll turn you into Redamites.
What did he say?
I said it'll turn you into
saw,
red mice.
we saw a lot of rad mice down there. There's a lot of mice down there.
Oh. Dr. Yarrow should probably clean that up then. I'd think he'd want to use him for experimentation. But I'll send people down there to clean up the rad mice.
All right, well, thanks, Confessor.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for helping us realize our test was completed.
Find a different fruit. You're all fucked.
After that outburst, I'm gonna swap to carrying Hummy kind of awkwardly with one hand and covering his face, or not one hand, one arm, and then cover his face with my other hand.
I'm gonna nod to the rest of the guys to leave the ship.
All right, so you guys are
Think over white hand is cranky. Nap time.
you guys are leaving the ship and you walk towards the main gate as they I guess you could call them soldiers on the wall, to kind of give you a nod. They're smiling as the gate opens up, and you guys see the dog, Brick, and Dave the Deathclaw just kind of hanging out.
Yep. I'll let the corresponding owners wrangle their pets, and I'll lean over to Ravi, you know, after we're off the ship, after we're out of earshot, hopefully, and I'll whisper, until we're out of line of sight of the ship, and then we're fucking booking it back to the Red Rocket station.
He nods and relays the message to the others. As Axel, you got this feeling that you're hungry. You're real hungry.
Oh no.
Not good. Not good at all.
I've been hungry before. I can ignore it for a few hours.
Yeah, it's nothing major. It's just a little hunger pain. That's all.
You motherfucker.
That fruit really didn't do much to fill you up. So as you guys begin the 3-day trek, you guys are double timing it, so no sleeping.
I mean, what I mean is, like, after we're out of line of sight, we'd basically, like, run until we get to a place that we could camp for the night.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So more or less just covering a lot of ground in one day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're not going at a casual pace.
Okay. So you guys get out of earshot and eye shot, and you just walking, or well, kind of hoofing it down along the beach. And as the ship is now faded from sight, you guys book it to a place where you could set up camp for the evening. You see Kieran kind of just running alongside Dave the Deathclaw as he's having a conversation with him, as the Deathclaw just kind of looks over at him. And the Deathclaw's getting a bit hungry.
Oh no, bro.
As you guys are now finding a place to make camp. And who's making camp?
I will.
Okay.
I'll let Hummy rest, and I'll let Bush, you know, feed Brick, and let Kieran focus on getting Dave food. So I'll take care of setting up camp.
Roll a survival check.
I'm trying to remember how many rations we had left, because...
Geez, all the good rolls are coming at the end of the session. 25.
All right. So, You make a very nice camp, and yeah, doesn't look like anybody's gonna be bothering you guys this night.
Thank
You
God.
dug it somewhat into the soft sand, and your campfire isn't gonna be seen. Hell, even the smoke's not being seen.
Did anybody write
as-
down how many rations we had left? Because I'm realizing I forgot to write it down in my notes.
Pretty sure Kieran had that information.
Fuck. Because the only thing I remember is we had less than like 3.
Yeah,
and
I
that
think it
was
3 each.
I think so.
We'd be down to 2 each now.
Well, assuming that
I
Deathclaw
think so.
only eats 1 ration, like, you know, that is sized for 1 person. I mean, yeah, you guys.
Well, no, well,
down to 2.
I mean, he had that rad stag, Chuck.
True, but he is a Deathclaw.
And that
True.
was also a day ago. In game.
What'd you say about Italian people?
I mean, he'd probably have like at least like what, a leg left, maybe.
No, he ate the whole thing.
I mean,
Okay.
well, he
I
didn't.
said Kieran could go hunting with Dave, so if he wants to go hunting with Dave to keep Dave from killing all of us, then, you know, that's his prerogative. But hopefully he does that.
Well, you know, I'm a bit tired, and I'm curious as to why the fuck we got out of there so damn quick.
I will, along with Hummy, you know, for what Hummy knows, explain the whole situation.
Okay, so you explain your situation, and then Hummy explains the information that he acquired from the doctor, and the realization sets in, Axel. And that's the realization of the corpse fruit. Or the flesh fruit, sorry.
Fuck.
Yeah, and as you sit there eating your ration, it feels like you're really just not eating anything at all. It's almost like breathing air.
I feel like I've had an opportunity at least, or if I haven't, I'm not gonna let this man eat this shit.
Well, he's already eaten a piece of the flesh fruit.
Yeah, he already ate the
only
piece.
Yumi and Bush.
Well,
yeah, I'm telling him not to eat anymore.
Oh yeah, no, well, now I'm holding on to it because I'm going to give it to Valentine to study, or bring it to someone who can study it. Same reason I got the folders.
Why does it sound like you were eating?
No,
he's eating a ration.
He's eating a ration, and he's finding out that ration feels like he's eating nothing. As you sit there eat it, it's like it's not even registering that you're eating anything. Hell, if you didn't know any better, you were on a bad trip, because every time you take a bite, it's like you're biting into nothing.
I'll suffer through eating the ration just so that at least I have something to eat, even if it doesn't feel like it. And then I'm gonna write in my journal to try and get my mind off that.
Okay.
As well as the psycho cravings that are starting to come back.
Yep. And I need you to roll an endurance saving throw.
Okay. Is this for the fruit, or is this for my hallucinations?
This is for the fruit.
Okay. Please, don't let the good rolls stop now. Please, God, please.
Natural 20,
Natural
baby.
20 again.
All right, so
Hey.
you're sitting there and writing in your journal as you begin to start to gag. Your stomach begins to convulse as you feel like you're about to just upchuck, like you want to throw up.
I'll like stuff my journal back in my bag real quick so I don't get puke all over it, and then I'll kind of just like, you know, lean over and let myself puke.
Oh, okay. So you puke and all that ration comes up, and a bit of blood too.
That's not some food.
Damn it.
And now you're just as hungry as you once were. Probably nothing. I mean, you are alone.
No, probably nothing.
You are alone. So, I mean, where's that fruit in your bag? I mean, you got 5 of them. And Valentine will only need 1.
Do I have a choice?
You could choose to eat it. Yeah, 100%. You could choose to eat it or not to. It's up to you. I mean, I'm not going to force you.
No.
I'm just letting you know what you're thinking.
I'm gonna take a little bit of water and wash my mouth out because I don't want my mouth tasting like puke.
God, it's almost like you didn't drink anything.
You motherfucker.
You don't even feel the sensation of the
I don't know
water
what
in
you
your
want
mouth.
from me. I got a natural 20 and now I'm gonna fucking die because I didn't eat some fucking fruit.
You chose to throw up. I was gonna have you keep it in you. That was the successfulness.
Oh, I see.
That's why I was like, oh, okay. You're like, yeah, I'm just gonna throw up. Like, okay.
So what? I'm still gonna die, but hey, at least I'll have food in my stomach when I die.
You're not dying.
Uh-huh.
I didn't say you were dying. You said you were dying. I don't know what you're talking about. All I'm saying is, you know, water.
Motherfucker, I'm on drugs and I'm paranoid. Or I'm paranoid because I'm not on drugs.
Yeah, you're paranoid because you're not on drugs. And on top of that, you know, you ate this fruit that erodes at your
he's drunk off fucking power.
erodes off your mind. Slowly erodes your brain away.
You're drunk off of power.
Well, as far as I can tell, my mind still functions as normal, which isn't very good.
Well, that's strange. If it did function normal, food and water would definitely feel like it's there. But
it would feel like substance.
Hey, you know what? Far be it from me. Maybe you need a journal.
Yeah, I'll curse under my breath and I'll sit back down and I'll continue journaling.
All right. So you're going to bed hungry. It's okay. Bush, what are you doing?
Man, there's a problem with that fucking fruit.
Bush is going to feed one of his rations to Brick, and then very heavily debate on either chancing the death clot eating us if he doesn't find food, or eating for the night. Bush will kind of, I'm assuming there's Dave and Kieran are still in camp. If they haven't left yet.
They're in camp. You see Kieran just kind of looking around, and it's, you know, looking around the area that's a beach. Oh, well, you know, I would have thought that there was a, you know, perhaps a Mirelurk or something around here, but I don't think so. I'm not seeing any Mirelurks.
You fuckface bastard. You know what we're dealing with right now?
Can I roll with a survival check to look for tracks?
Nature. I am eating a homemade empanada.
Oh, I very clearly do not see shit. I rolled a 4.
So you don't see anything? Any tracks? If there were animals nearby...
Hold on. I'm sorry. I know you're the DM. Homemade empanada beats a fucking 4 every time.
What?
So yeah, you don't see any tracks.
Homemade empanada beats a 4 every time.
Bush will kind of
You'll understand when we teach you how to get pussy.
grumble to himself.
Yeah, it's safe to assume that if there
Not
was...
one thing.
No, say what you were going to say.
Not one thing meal for Dave. Just try to survive one night with no food.
And he'll kind of begrudgingly toss his rations to Kieran so he can give them to Dave.
Kieran takes the rations and feeds it to Dave. Here, take my rations as well. I'll go a day without. No big deal. I mean, I'm half tempted to just let Dave go back to that settlement and, you know, have his fill.
Would be the worst idea. Oh wait, never mind. I'm by the fire. Never mind. Ignore me.
Not bad idea, but Dave seems smart. Not stupid.
Well, I mean, if I'm being completely fair, Dave here has the biggest brain of all. Absolutely huge. I mean, if he were to go over there and kill him, he'd at least stay invisible, I would think. Of course, Hummy. I'd make sure that he didn't kill your new girlfriend.
Hey, fuck you. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know what the fuck I just went through.
Oh, it looks like you got turned into that fleshlight that you carry around. Big old gaping gash in your belly.
I got a bonus hole in my ribs.
A bonus hole in your belly. However, it seemed like you had a connection with that, Belladonix or Dominatrix or whatever the hell her name was. One with, you know, no nose.
Yeah, wouldn't
Girl's got some balls, I'll give you that.
Wouldn't Kieran not have, I guess, access to that information since he wasn't there?
You guys shared it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
The girl's got some balls, Kieran. I'll give you that. More than I can say about you.
Well, that's only because my balls fell off. You know, due to the radiation. You know, that'll fucking do it to you. At first, it's
yeah, make excuses.
First, it's the soft flesh, the soft fleshy bits. Then it's the cartilage.
Yeah, I mean, but the end story is it's your manhood. You lost your manhood.
True, but you had none to begin with.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, where's your wife? Oh, that's right. She's with a man.
Want to stand off and see?
Stand off, boy. You can barely stand.
Oh, I can stand.
I'd hate for your gash to open up and drip all over the sand. Be having your fucking period and whatnot.
You're the one with the gash.
I'm the one with the hole. You're the one with the gash.
You call it a hole. It's a gash. You got a gash.
No. See, a hole is different.
No.
Bullshit did not carry Ragman. Open yourself up again. Just mean Bullshit to have dinner.
Man, you must have done something seriously terrible to piss off old bush hider over here. You went from white hand to ragman real fucking fast.
That's Ragman because he got stuffed with rags.
Oh, so you're truly a real gash. You even got a rag in you. Ha ha!
When Axel tried and fix him, accidentally left rags in him, so he become Ragman.
Oh dear God.
As Axel is out, you know, just on his own, looking at the fire, he's looking for any distraction he can to distract from the hunger. So he's just going to say out loud, hoping that his hallucination, his reflection hears him. He's just going to say, "What? Nothing to say today? Did you lose your edge? Not going to torture me anymore? Did it stop being fun for you?"
Was it loud enough for us to be able to hear?
Roll perception. Damn, that empanada was hella good. I didn't even want
Very likely. I don't hear anything.
Oh.
Because I rolled a 5.
As you say this out, Axel, a terribly rolled cigarette falls into your lap as Graf just kind of sits down next to you. Who are you talking to?
Axel's gonna smirk and hold up the cigarette. I'm gonna say, "I'm calling out to the god of tobacco, because this is a cardinal sin. Whoever taught you how to roll fucking sucked."
Whoever told you that you could stitch and do medical care should have told you sucked. Jesus, you left the rags in Hummy.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it at the time.
I mean, it's
more
kind of
focused on
fitting.
keeping him alive.
I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of fitting.
He did a hell of a job as far as I'm concerned. I'm still alive.
Barely. But alive is better than dead. Barely alive's better than dead for sure.
Hey, you got a better idea? You want to fix me up a little better?
I'm not opening you. I'd open you up and you'd die, my luck.
Yeah.
We need to get you to a doctor, though, so that they can get those rags taken out of you.
Yeah.
The only doctor we know.
Let's go find the system that wants to kill us and possess them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the only doctor that we know of is in a city that wants our heads on a pike.
Yeah, no kidding.
Courtesy of yours truly, depending on who you ask.
Well,
I laid down to die. I didn't lay down to fucking cry and go to a doctor and get us busted.
Well,
I've got
sitting there bitching and moaning, you'll get
faith.
your wish.
I've got faith. And you guys can help me. You can either help me die or whatever else. I'm with you.
Oh, he sounds
How
like
much drain
he's...
cleaner you think was those rags I stuffed in him?
Hell, I don't even know. Probably laced with fucking turpentine, if you ask me. Jeez. I almost prefer
We'll
the
have another
cut.
addict on our hands soon enough.
Yeah, no kidding. Thank God.
Between the self-righteous asshole and the fucking yes man, I can't figure out who's gonna kill me first. Hey, Bush Hider. Maybe you could help me. Can you figure this out? Pull the rags out. Fucking put the pressure on my wounds. Make sure I live through this, or at least I die fucking peacefully. I don't like this yes man and this self-righteous prick shit.
Hey man, I still got that cauterizing tool. I can do it if you trust me enough.
If not, who's hard to catch Ragman's head like grape?
I don't trust anybody. Axel, I trust you enough. Do it.
All right. He's gonna light the cigarette and walk over and take out the cauterizing tool, and I guess he'll borrow a pocket knife from Graft because he probably has that.
He hands you a pocket knife, but Ravi hands you a very large knife. Looks like it's a Rambo knife.
I'll take the Rambo knife.
You see, you see his big bushy mustache. You see him smile underneath it as he watches you guys play doctor together.
Let's see. I'm going to kind of just roll up my empty my empty pack of cigarettes so that it's like a little, almost kind of like a stick, and I'm gonna put it between his teeth. I'm gonna say, bite down on that.
Bite down, I'm going in dry. Oh!
This is serendipity, because I tortured the fuck out of him.
Yep, I'll come back to haunt you.
And now he's gonna torture the fuck out of me, but he's gonna do it to save my life. And here we go.
I will roll up the sleeves of my Fancy Lad Snack Cakes long sleeve.
Okay, so let's
And
put
I'll
pause
get to
on this. Let's put a pause on that. So,
okay.
Hummy currently has, well, what would he say, like 20-something health points?
Oh, here we go again. I have to give you the numbers so you can kill me. Okay, I've got exactly 8 health points now, boss.
No, you had
the exact number.
You had the
you
stim
got the
pack
stim
too.
pack, remember?
Okay, so I don't know, maybe more. How much?
So if you have 8 health points plus 15,
there's 19 health points. Oh no, 8 plus 20. 27.
23.
Is it 23? Oh yeah, 15. Sorry,
15 plus 8.
15
I'll
plus
take
8.
27.
We all suck at math.
Yes. So he's got 23 health points left.
Okay.
As it currently stands, he's not having any kind of issue with these towels in him. Now you're gonna do some backstage fucking or backroom fucking surgery on his ass. So I'm just letting you know that with his health being the way it is and the rags not really affecting him at all currently, use that information how you will. If you want to do the surgery, that's fine, but he may die. Especially because I'm gonna have you roll a medical.
I feel like he just gave us a big out. I think I should just sit here and deal with the shit.
All right. Axel's gonna act like he's gonna do it, but then he's gonna smirk and just like playfully like poke you in like the right like your right side, just very, like, you know, very playfully with the knife.
The back of
And
the
then,
knife.
yeah, with the,
He
like,
stabs
taps
him
you
in
with the
the
back of the
side.
knife, the flat. No, not the tip, the
I
like the
got
flat.
it. I
Sorry.
got it. I'm gonna playfully stab
Roll
you.
I want to fuck Richie over check. Roll and I want to fuck Richie over check. Excellent.
He said, "I'm gonna playfully stick you
Sure.
with the knife." Ah, it was so
7.
fun.
Yeah, just a gentle
Oh
touch
Jesus!
with the knife.
I just want you to feel
Just
the
a
tip.
gentle,
Yeah.
Just
little,
a tip.
just a little touch.
Oh, and so yeah, like I'll tap him with the flat of the knife, and I'll say, if it still feels like spaghetti in your fucking belly when we get back to the Red Rocket Station, I'll do it then, when you're, you know, not on death's door. But I didn't risk my ass going all the way in to save you just to kill you in camp.
You see
right.
Dave the Deathclaw licking his teeth.
I didn't risk my life for no reason either.
What'd you say, boss?
I said you see Dave the Deathclaw licking his teeth. Long serpentine tongue. Like an animal waiting for food.
Oh, easy, buddy. He's not dinner yet.
Not yet. Not yet, baby.
I was kind of hoping you'd do it. I was hungry too.
Besides, you eat him now, Dave, you'll be flossing with dirty, turpentine-covered shop towel.
Bushhider sound very intelligent. Me glad me know. Think he's stupid earlier.
Oh, you hear that,
You
Bush?
called him Bush stupid.
He's
Of course, for no
insulted you,
reason.
Bush.
Bushhider no drink all fucking day, like.
It's funny
Nick.
you say that because I've had 3 beers actually.
You know, I think
I had
Actually,
like I had like one. I had one.
I had 2, but they're double-sized bankies, so
you know, I
technically
think
4.
Bush.
I had
There's-
one. I had one regular beer and one root beer. Other than that, I've been sober as fuck this whole time.
I think for
I call bullshit unless
Hummy's insults, I think you should take his fucking hands. That way he learns not to talk shit.
Yeah, then it'll be Hummy wrists.
Yeah, he won't be able to tug it.
Put up my fist. I put up my fist. I put up my fist and I point him a Bushhider and I say, I don't give a fuck if you're a mutard or what. I can kick your fucking ass.
Those are like rough face idea.
My hands are right in his face.
Wish I don't like rat face idea. Just maybe. Not call rat face anymore.
Oh, thank you there, Bush. I appreciate that. But, it's not my hands in your face. Thank God. I'm not dumb. As Kieran kind of walks away.
It's my white hands. Call me white hands.
As Bush going along with Kieran's idea, we'll grab Hummy's hands. I almost called him Ragman. And we'll just squeeze them until the bones crack.
All right, roll a strength check.
Are we really doing this?
Yes. Because Bush would definitely follow along with this idea, because he does not like Hummy.
And I'm with it. I'm with it. Let's go.
Your hands are fucked. That's an 18.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. You have okay. So your hands are
Do I
in
get to roll?
one. You
Do
can
I get to roll?
Roll an endurance check, please.
Yeah.
Let's see if
Your hands are
bones,
fucked
if
you
your
fail.
bones can survive this.
Let's see if Hummy's been drinking his milk.
Let's see, fuckface. What's your name? Bushhider? Fuck you. All right, I got a 3.
All right, so your hands. Bush has both of your hands in one of his hand as he squeezes the tendons in his hands, fucking tensing up as they crush you. Axel, from where you're at, you're about maybe 10, 15 feet away. You hear the crunch of this man's hands as his voice goes from to just high-pitched, and even only Brick can hear this man scream, this silent, high-pitched scream, as Bush is just
Bush, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Smiling, crushing this man's hands.
I was just about to say, as Bush is doing this, a smile starts spreading across his face.
Bush.
As this happens, I'm the same guy that laid down and was ready to fucking let his life go. There's some type of ego thing going over me. While he's crushing my hands, I'm sitting there telling him, I don't feel shit. Fuck you, pussy. I feel nothing. Is that the best you can do?
Bush, is that the best you can do?
Can do plenty more.
Fuck. Roll a strength at advantage.
Say it again, Bush. Say it again, Bush.
Now, did you say roll strength at advantage?
At advantage, yeah.
Oh.
Axel's gonna like go over and like try and like pry Bush's hands apart. Like, man, stop! I'm not gonna carry a fucking crippled guy 3 days back. Cut it out.
We're looking at a 19.
So, Axel, as you are grabbing Bush's hands with both of your hands, trying to pry it open, it is not budging. As if anything, your hand, you're grabbing like the thumb and the whatever fingers, as your hand's getting pushed inward, as well as Bush is just crushing.
Come on,
you
Bush.
See,
what the fuck you gonna do, Bush?
you see blood just pouring down Hummy's arm and wrist and arm. As I mean, if there was bone in there, it's damn near fucking pulverized.
It is no
at
longer
this
bone.
point. And Hummy, you are unconscious just from the pain.
Axel's gonna let go and walk off and
While
start
I'm
humbling himself
unconscious, I'm
because
saying, hey, come on, Bush. What the fuck you gonna do, buddy?
Because your character is
Axel's-
I don't feel
unconscious
shit.
and you don't want to lose your fucking hands completely.
Yeah. But I said, in my unconscious state, I do say, the fuck you gonna do, Bush? Come on. What the fuck?
Well, we'll say
I
you
don't feel
mumble
shit. I
something.
don't feel shit.
Yeah, we'll say you mumble.
I say we'll retcon it and say you'll mumble something. That sounds like you're trying to insult me more.
I don't feel shit.
Axel's kind of freaking out because he kind of thinks this is like another weird hallucination. But he kind of lets go and he's just like pacing. He's stressing the fuck out right now.
I'm fucking tweaking. And that is where we will end our session.
Yay!
An interesting point to end the session.
You guys were fucking drunk, dude. I tried to like drink with Axel this one time, and he got fucking wasted.